What's up?
What's up, my guy? What's up?
I'm good, bro. What's good, man?
Yo, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to be here, man. What's good?
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, I'm Otto. Tell the people how you pronounce your name, man. I don't want to mess it up for you.
Yeah, man. So my name is Miims, but my real name is Miracle Sunday, right? So my stage name is Miims.
Okay.
And I'm from Nigeria, basically.
So, that's a very interesting name, man. How long have you been doing music?
For about 7 years now.
That's a long time. Okay, then you know what? Let's start off, right? So pretty much, people, I want to let you guys know what we're gonna start doing, right? With Miims right here is we're gonna start giving you the people behind the music that's on AfroCharts, because there's a lot of really dope upcoming artists, a lot of artists in the game for a while that's putting in really good work and putting out good music. And I don't know, we just feel like it's time for people to actually get to know the people behind the music. So, like, you know, to start it off, then just tell the people a little bit about yourself. You know, you already let us know you've been in the game for like 7 years. So, you know, just tell people a little bit about who Miims is, you know?
All right. Like I said before, my real name is Miracle Sunday. So I'm from Nigeria, like I said before. So I am a musician. I'm an upcoming artist, Afrobeat upcoming artist, basically. So yeah, I like music. You know, I like music, listening to music. I have my home studio at home, you know, where I make my music and, you know, share it with the world. You know, that's like what I love doing, you know, for a living, and that's what I've been doing. So yeah, that's Miims for you, man. Just music.
So, okay. So you say you've been doing 7 years in the game, been doing Afrobeats, right? So like currently, right now, like Afrobeats is on the rise, musically across the globe right now, right?
Yeah.
And what's your opinion on Afrobeats, and like where do you see it going in a few years? Where do you see it, like, let's say at the end of in like 2 years, 5 years, where do you see Afrobeats going from here?
Right. Basically, you know, like we all are seeing now, right? In Afrobeat, is like it's taking over the world. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I can see the likes of Justin Bieber, Drake. You know, everybody's jumping on Afrobeat. Beyonce, everybody's jumping on Afrobeat. So that's like to show you that, you know, Afrobeat is the next big thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So in the next, you know, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, trust me, you know, Afrobeat is taking over the world, and it's gonna be a genre. It's gonna be a genre for, you know, for artists
Mm-hmm.
to make. You know, before, African artists always try to make hip hop, right? They
Yeah.
try to make hip hop, you know, there's music until we get to find our own sound, right? So now we have found it, you know, in the next 5 to 10 years, we're gonna be seeing all these big artists from America all over the world making Afrobeat music as their own music, not collaboration, you know, as their own personal music in their album. You know, that's where we are heading to, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I respect how you put that though, because you definitely put it in the way of like it Afrobeats is gonna be coming like such a big sound that like people are gonna be forced to like, oh my gosh, I gotta jump on this wave, because like all the big people in the Afrobeats game have been putting in so much work to this point, because like Africa is gonna have so many artists jumping. I want to say coming off of the production line in a sense, where there's
Yeah.
gonna be so much talented artists that people are gonna need to be like, yo, if you love this type of artist, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
support this up and coming artist, because give this dude your support, and in 2 years you're gonna be like, yo, I know this dude when he was still rapping on Instagram trying to get followers, you know? In a couple of
Exactly.
years, them dudes are going to be like, oh, this is the next Wiz. I don't, you know, Wizkid is Wizkid, but, you know, it's going to be the next Wizkid. It's going to be those next big names they're going to be able
Exactly.
to hold on to.
Exactly. Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly, man.
So, one big thing, you know, you said your name's Miracle. So how did you come up with Miims? Like, out of everything, how did you come up with Miims?
Yeah, so Miims is like a short name for miracle, right? Like the MIRA stuff. Like, so, you know, basically when I was a teenage, when I was little, right? You know, growing up, you know, my friends in the school, you know, in high school, you know, they don't call me Miracle, they call me Miims, right? They're the one that give me the name. So now, you know, I came to look at it, and, you know, I made a short form about the name, talking about music is my soul, right? Miims, music is my soul. So, you know, that hits personally, man. That's what the name is all about.
You know why? You know, I gotta respect your choice behind that is because like you have a story behind it, and it's a story that like the bigger you get, the story you can tell the same story and let people know like, yo, I didn't just pick my name out of a hat, but there's a meaning behind who Mims
Yeah,
is, the amount of work I'm gonna put in, and the amount of type of music I'm gonna put out.
exactly. Exactly, man.
So the you just dropped a song recently with Jara. Definitely been
Yeah,
getting a lot of rotation on it, right? So
exactly.
tell us the story behind that song. How did that come, you know, how did that come about?
Yeah, so, you know, Jara is like a slang in
Uh-huh.
Nigeria, right? You know, we have a slang in Nigeria when we say Jara. So the meaning of Jara is, you know, a multiplication.
Mhm.
Like, for example, you went to get a water, right? You went
Yeah.
to get a water, you know, at a store, and going to get the water, and the water is here, right? And that's the amount of money you have. You know, that's the quantity that your money can buy is
Yeah.
here. So when the person selling the water for you comes to sell the water for you, and you be like, you know, put Jara for me, like, can you add something a little for me, you know,
Yeah.
to make it to go up a little bit? So like, so that's a slang in Nigeria when you want to go buy something. You go buy food, you know, you
Yeah.
want more food because the one you bought with your money is not enough. You want Jara on top of the one, you know, you bought. So, you know, that's the inspiration behind the song. And
Definitely.
basically is like making the music is very historical. You know, I'm gonna tell it here for the first time. So I made the music with a Canadian rapper,
Mhm.
Chooks, you know, Chooks with a Canadian rapper. So
Mhm.
we came about on Instagram, right? Talking, you know, talking on Instagram. You know, he told me, I like your music. So this is one good thing about Afrobeat, you know, putting out Afrobeat, and we seen all these, you know, foreigners, you know, not from
Mhm.
Africa, you know, out of Africa, you know, liking our sound. So he
Mhm.
told me he loved my sound, right? He wants us to make a music, right? So I don't know who he is, you know, I haven't met him before, but I see him supporting my music. So I was like,
Definitely.
okay, bro, we're gonna do it. You know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So
Definitely.
um, I made the song, recorded my chorus, right? You know, made everything, and sent it over to him, right? So he put his verse in, sent it back to me, and that was really dope.
Mhm.
So after the song was released on, you know, the song was actually on 24th of December, you know, 2021. So the song was released. I don't know who this guy is. Facts.
Mhm.
I don't know who he is. Facts. So at the time, I was like, seeing how good the music was going, you know, happening to be one of the greatest songs that I've ever made, you know, as an artist. So I was like, bro, what's up? I don't even know you. Where are you from? Are you from Canada? I know you in Canada. Are you from
Yeah.
Canada? Are you a Canadian? You know, let's get to know each other, you know, man to man and stuff like that. And the dude happens to tell me, bro, I'm really from Nigeria,
Mhm.
but I was born in Canada and raised up in Canada. Not only he's from Nigeria, he's from my hometown.
Mhm.
my own hometown, he bears the same surname with me.
Mm-hmm.
And he is my brother.
That was meant to happen, man.
Is crazy, you know. We went all crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. That was
yeah.
meant to happen,
So
man.
like, you know, seeing music connecting everything, you know, connecting, you know, music is connectivity. You know, you don't know who you are connecting with, you don't know who the person is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that's why the song is so special, you know. So that's the history behind Jara.
So you know what's funny with how you just described that is what AfroCharts is, dude. I'm not gonna lie to tell you. Is like, imagine what just happened between the two of you guys happened on a larger scale. Like your
Yeah,
sound, imagine somebody from Ethiopia reaching over to you, because that's a market that I'm sure you haven't even thought about. Because
exactly.
once you're able to collaborate with these type of different people with different sounds and stuff like that, it's gonna
Yeah,
open you up to different markets and stuff like that. So
yeah,
definitely, man, like that. I love the story behind that, because that definitely that's a it sounds like it's an up and coming as well. So like you guys can
crazy.
go together, and like,
Exactly.
you know, your sound is one thing, his sound is another thing, and you guys can keep, you know, defining each other together. So that's a
Exactly.
big move. I respect that.
Exactly, man. Bless up. I really appreciate. Livesy baby of Africa. See you, superstar. It's on the
Lipsy
comment section,
baby.
Baba.
All right, so no, you know, with Jara, with the rotation that's getting right, what does 2022, what does 2020, if you're looking at from a Miims perspective, what does that hold for you?
Man, I must tell you that Jara, you know, Jara gave me enough feedback, like from fans, from
Mm-hmm.
whole new fans. I mean, out of people that have been supporting my music,
Mm-hmm.
right? I got a whole new feedback from that song. You know, from people listening on Spotify, Apple Music, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the feedback was crazy. In my city, you know, the DJs are playing it in the club.
Mm-hmm.
You know, recently I had some management companies reaching out to me from the United States, right? You know, stuff like
Definitely.
that. Like, I love your music, Jerry is great. Can I manage you? Stuff like that. So like, you know, it's unbelievable. But I know that's what good
Nice.
music can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's good, man. That honestly, so with a couple of artists that we've been seeing, a lot of them, I feel like, again, a lot of people don't really know to like market themselves, and then a lot of people are learning how to market themselves now. Because a lot of I don't know, from helping AfroCharts and the stuff we've been doing, there's
yeah.
so many good artists, man. Like, dude, when the world comes to realize that the talent that's coming out of Africa right now, right, the sound that's gonna come out of Africa, like them, there's gonna be some game changers, some people that have been putting on some good music that people are just gonna realize, you know, they're gonna need to wake up towards it now.
I swear to God, I can see Sanders Dots. That's my woman watching me live from the United States. Bless her, baby.
Oh,
I
she
really
got
made a
she.
I really made a song for her. You know.
Let's go. New music.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Definitely. So in terms of like so it sounds like 2022 you're gonna be putting out some more work. Um in terms of like where your career is, what else do you think, like what like what's one thing that you think that we could do to help, like push you think could like help propel you some more?
You know, one thing about music has always been promotion, right? You know, the capacity where an independent artist can
Mhm.
reach, you know, in promoting his music is one thing.
Mhm.
And another thing is, you know, when you have a sponsor, and you know, when you feel like when you have a record label or promotion company coming to take it off from where you stopped, right? So I think what it is now is just promotion. You know, I know it as I know my name. that, you know, I have a good music. I'm not trying to take pride of it, but, you know, I have a good music, right? You know,
Definitely.
but, you know, the only thing remaining is the marketing budget. That's all, bro. And we off. That's what it is.
So, okay, then, okay, being an independent artist, being able to market yourself is one of the biggest things you need to be able to learn how to do, right? Um, where do you see yourself on that scale then? Like, do you think that you're doing good with where you're at in terms of what you have going on?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, you know, I've been able to, like, you know, one thing about music is really you know, as an artist, you have to figure out how to make income from your music, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like the music part of the business. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the business part of the music. So, you know, I've been able to do that. You know, I've been able to do that, you know, the little way I can, you
Definitely.
know, pushing the music, you know, like trying to like put up on digital marketing, because that's the era we are in now, you know, putting up on digital marketing, you know, trying to be able to make sure that enough people are listening to the song, to the
Mm-hmm.
music, you know, on these big platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And when they listen to it, you make money. And, you know, when they go on iTunes and purchase the song, you make money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on the marketing side, I think I've been able to do good because I make the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
I market my music myself. I make the content myself. I do everything almost of myself, you know,
Mm-hmm.
without any help, right? So yeah, you know, we've been doing good. We've been
Definitely.
doing good. Yeah.
You know, I respect. It sounds like I respect about you so far is like you're dropping some gems. So anybody that's watching you that's gonna watch from you can learn from this because you're like, you know, learn how to market yourself. And like one thing that I'm learning, we're learning as well from our end is like being able to market yourself as an artist is such a big thing because like that would determine you know, working for 10 years and not seeing the result that you want. Because, you
Yeah.
know, I'm sure every artist has the goal to be as big as you possibly can. You know, you have your name and you don't gotta like announce yourself anytime you go anywhere. You know, like when Mims goes to another country, it's like, you know, let's whatever we're doing that night, we're going to this concert. You know, that type of situation. You don't gotta
Yeah.
like talk when you go in a room anymore.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Exactly. Pure, man. That's pure. Yeah, man.
So in terms of like performing for like, you got any music you want to let people know about right now?
Yeah, I got a new song coming up. Uh, I want to give a big shout out to, I think somebody chatted up, saying keep it up. What's the guy's name? Top of top of the chart or something. So that's the guy that said keep it up and stuff like that. That is DJ Leo Neil. Thank you, bro. So I got a new song coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, the song is gonna be dropping uh on Friday, you
Mm-hmm.
know, this Friday on
This
18th.
Friday.
You know, that's a whole new vibe, man. That's on another level.
Lovely.
So I'm gonna premiere the song live on AfroCharts, you know,
Definitely.
live, and you know, other song that you know I like to, you know, promote too. On My Knees, Jara, and A Minute. Yeah.
So let's
So
go.
that's what we're gonna be giving them tonight, man.
Let's go. Let's go. The people are ready, man. They're excited for this. We love, we definitely want to help, you know, get these dope African artists out to the world, man. So definitely if you if you got some fire you want to come, we're ready for it.
Bless up, man. Bless up.
Definitely.
You know, I think we're gonna stand up and do this. You know, and sitting down on that vibe, man. And no sitting down on that vibe. And everybody viewing, you know, make sure you follow Afro Charts, man. Make sure you follow AfroCharts. You know, AfroCharts is the biggest in Africa. Giving upcoming and independent artists the opportunity, you know, to promote their music, make money from their music and stuff like that. Trust me, it's a big one, you know, with no middleman, you know, straight up. So follow AfroCharts and let's do this. Bless up, bless up. I hope you can hear me. How the audio is? Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, bless up. Bless up. So the first song we have here is actually the song I'm dropping next week Friday, right? The title of the song is Paracetamol. You know, so let me talk about the song first. Paracetamol is a drug. We all know, like, is a drug for headache. That's paracetamol is a drug for headache, right? So I made a song with it, you know. So I hope this song is gonna cure your headache. Let's go there.
I respect that. That's fun.
You know how it is, man. Let's give them the vibe. One time. Let's go. Let's go there. One time. One time. One time. One time. Let's go there. Let's go there. You want to I say come with ID. If you bring your ID, I will call you my ID. Anyhow, when you want it, I will release out like a bandit. Don't waste about it. When you like, then you come count it. Always say go wire. Not to go shade, no desire. See the way you just be fire. I just sure say you don't be striker. I'm keeping. What's the problem? What's the problem? Shall we see you carry from me? What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? You got the problem. Shall we see you carry from me? What's the problem? Let's go paracetamol. Let's give you a system up. Paracetamol. Let's give you a system up. Who are you, para? It feel like you actually DJ. You just blow me love, they call me that DJ. Cause of money, I know this sugar daddy. Tell me what's up. Last night, just give me thumbs up. Oh, you tell me what's up, auntie? What's the problem? Everything you call it, don't make you too much problem. Aye, let's go. Everything you call it, don't make you too problem. She said, paracetamol, make me to her sister. She said, paracetamol, make me to her sister. Who are your para? Oh, para, oh, para. Who are your para? Oh, para, oh, para, oh, yeah.
Let's go, let's go. She on the heading, she on the heading. She on the heading.
That's
She on the heading.
That's how it goes. AfroCharts Live. You understand, man? You know what time it is? It's my summer, man. What's up? What time? Let's go.
Guys, I want you guys to thank Miims for joining us today. Thank you so much for
man.
giving us a performance and a preview for this Friday. Let's
go,
go,
man.
Let's go.
It's dropping this Friday, man. This paracetamol, and I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like it.
Let's go. Hey, well, thank you so much for joining us, man. Thank you so much for taking the time for to blessing us with your presence right now, because definitely this is a series. We want to definitely get off the ground for all these African artists and definitely give you guys a chance to tell your story to the world. So definitely thank you so much for blessing us with your presence, man, and thank you so much for trusting us with your music, man.
Man, I really appreciate. I really appreciate. I love you. I love what you guys are doing. AfroCharts Official. This is very innovative, and trust me. My prayers and belief is, we all go to the top,
Definitely.
We all go to the top. We keep pushing this hustle, making it happen for Africa, African music to the world, one love. I really appreciate, man.